What is going on, everybody? Back on it, Berserk 248, 249. We've got some pirate running here going. Sonia's the girl's name, I think. I don't trust her. I just don't trust her. She might not even know. She might believe in Griffith so blindly that she might not even really know what she may or may not be doing for him. And at the same time, she also kind of, the way she was telling her little, like, duck story, almost makes it seem like she maybe like resents him or is a little bit jealous for the attention he's given to Schierke. So I don't know. I don't know. And they make her so like oblivious at the same time that it's hard to tell what she might truly want and what she might truly be interested in. We got her little bodyguard here as well. This looks like Charlotte's dad to me so much. Maybe it's him. I'm assuming it's probably not, but we'll see how it goes. Schierke's over here doing a bunch of witch things. We're trying to get her safety. We alerted Guts, but Sonia is also able to sense that when she's doing her like little astral transmission. It's a lot of kind of wild moving parts, but we'll kind of see how it goes. Let's press play on that. That's good to go. Make sure the volume's up here. Mic's on. We're recording. 248. Look here, you lot. There's Solomon rules when it comes to adult society. There's solemn rules. Even acting out of some sense of justice, if you trample them, that demands a bit of punishment. Teaching children manners is we adults' responsibility after all. Please, boss man, kill those brats. I just take the arm off at this point. They're not healing that shit. Huh? Come again, Captain? Yeah, right, that's better. We've come clean now. We've taken up a business that lets us look society in the eye. You lack character refinement, gents. Yeah, get that off. I mean, in these time periods, maybe Schierke could. Maybe Griffith could even do some shit. But, like, no one's surgically putting that back together. So, yeah. Might as well just go ahead and take that off. Well, damn, here I thought pirates would have more backbone. Shatters my oh, and then he comes and gets our rain again. Okay, these two are going to be so, like, getting in each other's way that they're going to get each other hurt. Jerky just jumped in. Good, when to get promoted from domestic to wild duck. And she's over here egging him on, and hey, keep still, you. You are of quite the stock, the orthodox aristocrat school of fighting. You seem to have quite some experience for your age. But yeah, come fight out here. Yeah. He's very straightforward, very kind of like knight in shining armor. I fight with honor, I fight with dignity. Everything's like pretty predictable as far as moveset and this, and this. Let's see how this goes. Have you any experience crossing swords on footing as unstable as this? That'd be a negative. That would probably be a big old negative. And just like that. Quick indeed. Well, anybody gonna come help? That would be the experience gap. You mustn't go around taunting adults, my lad. Now then, how shall we go about settling this? You look like you're of noble birth. Maybe I can get a ransom from your relatives. With them graceful features, you'd probably fetch a fine price, sold as a male prostitute to a Kashan harem. Ah, shit. Alright, Isidro. Until Guts shows up, and you don't want to expose Schierke too much, give it a go, I guess. The star takes the stage. You stay back. Bit part? Not quite sure what we were saying there, but we got some, like, okay, like, relax now. We might be able to throw, I don't know if we win, but, yeah, oh, you can keep up with me on boats. Of course I can. Every time I roll, I'm swinging a sword. I can fight you from any stance. Still, this guy's good for only having one leg. It still needs work, but with your fighting style, you'd make a fine pirate. So care to work for me? I'll train you personally. I'm alright. Shove it up your ass? What happened to coming clean? You know you're right. We sure have. Guess that's an old habit of mine. Oh, this is awkward. His peg leg has a kick switch in it. Fun. Lord. Well, it looked cool on paper, but well, this is how adults do things, lad. You're terrible lively enough, but your sword plays that of an inexperienced whelp. It is. It is. We might be more suited for chaotic situations like the fighting on the boats type thing. But still, at the end of the day, our hand-to-hand combat, speaking of Isidro specifically, needs work. And I can understand that he doesn't need to fight like Guts and needs to be more like Schierke, but he needs more sparring practice. He's going to get all the crazy unorthodox practice he could ask for with the fighting off of like the apostles and the demons and the trolls and things we'll run into along the way. He'll get plenty of like the unorthodox, but he still needs a base foundation of skill. Sword skill, and I just don't think we have that yet. There's a thirst for blood in swordplay that says you want your opponent's life, and yours ain't got it. Now enough playtime. You dogs tie them all up. Yes, sir. Oh, so close. The wild duck will just have to wait. No struggling now. Now go show him how it's done. As I suspected, I'll have to. I'm guessing Sonia sensing Guts is here. Oh wait, yeah, looks like we're okay. Yeesh. Shall I spark 'em? Okay. Withdraw? I just told you to withdraw? What the fuck is this shit? Who are you? Is this an apostle? Good grief, just when I forgot my hunger and fall asleep. Oh god. Or is he in charge of... What the fuck is this? Who would denigrate the face of a knight? Who is this golem-looking creature? Scoundrels, I will deal with you? Who the hell's that? Out of nowhere. A knight's intuition. Justice is in my heart. To act when the time arrives. That is to be a knight. No need for any words. I mean, he looks like he could really do some damage. Now, damage to this group. I don't know who this is and what he might be able to do after the fact, but yeah. I don't know if that's a regular guy up under there. The facial expressions they're showing under the mask says to me not human. And then here's the thing, when Sonia said, oh, we'll be alright, or seems that we're going to be alright, is because she sensed him. Like, I don't think she sensed him knowing who he is, but just sensed that there was somebody else here about to make a move, or what? I don't know. He's too strong. Yeah, he is. Help, I can't swim. How are you a pirate? Well, I guess they don't label themselves as pirate. How are you on a boat? Talking about sword fighting on boats and shit. You can't swim. You got a devil's fruit? What kind of pirate are you? Yeah, I agree. Now's our chance. Well, aren't you high and mighty? Oh. Is that... I don't know, but I definitely, The gate's going to close? Children or not, I can't believe we made it outside the city with this many Kashan and no hassle. What in the world's going on? That would be a secret of a sort. I don't like her, man, and I feel like Schierke is so blinded by being alone and Flora dying and her not knowing what her part is, and like she can't believe like this is how humans act out here, and who can she relate to, who loves her, who cares for her, that she could be so blinded. Like, and we have no reason not to, at least from Schierke's point of view, but at the same time, like, heads have to be on a swivel. Especially with, like, you sensing that she could tell when you were doing your little, like, telecommunications and shit. Still, this witch he was looking for, could she be genuine? And there's something on her hat. Oh, so he can see it. Still, this witch he was looking for. Who's he? So we tried so hard to get them out, but now what happens to these children? That's obvious. We're taking them with us, of course. There you go again. That settles it, because your medium says so. Is that alright? Well, it's not as if we can just abandon them. I don't want to smear mud on a fun memory. Besides, our leader's not so cheap a person that he'd complain over something like this, right? Fine, we'll take them to the band of the... Whoop! Ew. Finish that sentence for me there, Papa. What are you going to say? Take it. I filched it from a pirate in the confusion. Don't be absurd. A stolen sword? Oh, quit being a goody-goody. Can you protect them unarmed? These two. Oh, Lord. And here you go again with Puck dressed in like the samurai sumo outfit. He's good at provoking people. At that he is gifted. You're the one who dropped his sword in the water. Lame. How can you become a knight that way? And you looked as shameful as an overturned frog. So did you, and you looked drunk stumbling around on the boat. Okay, guys, let's relax. So Miss Witch. Don't, man. I would like to believe, even, let's say Schierke's down. Like, I don't know what she's about to say, Sonia. Like, maybe she says, like, come with us, meet our leader, blah, 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 yada, yada. She would bring the rest of the group with her, correct? She wouldn't just be like, well, okay, they'll be fine. It says it's not far away. They'll come. Like, there's no way that would happen, right? If you'd like to, why not come along with us? No shot, bucko. I'm going to really, really, really put faith in Schierke that she's not going to go. And if she is thinking about it, can you ask a bunch of questions and try to get some truthful information out of her before you just blindly like look back, look like you've been trusted with something. Like, this is the Fellowship of the Ring. Like, you can't break it. You know? You've been entrusted with a duty. Golly. I'm nervous to hear her response. Along with you? There are all sorts where we're from. Nobles, commoners, wanderers, serfs, merchants, even Kashan. A melting pot of humans living together. Also, even some who aren't human. Come on, Schierke. Just clearly think for 2 seconds. Please. Well, she hasn't said yes, we'll see. I mean, there are quarrels at times, but no one judges anyone or drives them out for their birth or personal history, like in this city. Maybe you'll feel like there's no place for you in the current world. We'd welcome you. Sounds like a cult. Okay? This is how you get kidnapped and chopped up. If Schierke was like say this was a story of like Schierke in this town. She's like a lone witch that's been here all her life, going around trying to like be a Robin Hood for the people type thing. Then okay. But like, we're not even from here. We have a group of like, you have friends and be like, let's not do something drastic here. Let's really take a breather. She's pushing this way too hard. I need us to relax for 2 seconds. The problem is I know Schierke feels alone and she kind of looks down on humans a little bit for the way that they've kind of like treat others type thing. But let's just say, no, I have my own I hope Schierke's just like, I would like to, but I can't. And we just keep it moving. And then I would like to see Sonia's response to that. What do we do? What? Valeria? Girl. You know, why would you even ask what are we going to do? You don't look away. Oh, God. And he's over here fighting this dude. You get distracted in the middle of a fight? It was the same way earlier. You feared to be the one to take your enemy's life when his sword was drawn. That's arrogance. Battle's not so generous that you can help your friend's predicament that way. You're not qualified to be a swordsman. Oh! Appreciate it. Why do these look like just little Cascas? I think it's just the dark hair, tan skin that makes it look like that. Okay, this is all fun and all, like they're fighting, yeah, blah 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 blah. But I need to get back to what's happening here. I saved you first. Nobody asked you. Oh shit, girl, get your ass back with the group. Okay, stop this. Really stop this. And the group's screwed. We're screwed 3 ways. Like, in any way you can think of, if she leaves, by the way. Screwed. And you're teaching Farnese, and there's all other things, and Skull Knight, and, like, come on now. Come on. Come on. Come on back. Thank you, but I have a place to go back to. Okay, good. Now, what's Sonia's reaction going to be? We're hungry, too. Okay, then. So that man standing at the gate, is he the one, then? I'm sorry. Phewie, you turned me down. Too bad. Oh, right, I still haven't asked your name. I'm Sonia. I'm Schierke. I'm Valeria. Still don't even know if we pronounce that I, by the way. I mean, he got dotted. They're both just over here being pieces of shit. You know what this sets up for me, though? I don't think this is going to be the last time that we have this, these 4 having this encounter. They're very much alike. All 4 of these. The 2 girls and the 2 boys. Which makes me think this is going to come back to a head again with the 4 of them. And I feel like with this, I'm just thinking of storytelling. Just general storytelling. It doesn't matter if it's manga, anime, fiction, non-fiction, science. You see this kind of iteration in all types of storytelling. Where there might be people on opposing sides, but they don't know that they're on opposing sides. And there's a little bit of an established relationship, maybe even a little bit of a rivalry. One is one way and one's another. One's proper, one's not. One believes this, one believes that. But they're around the same age. They're both striving for the same thing, but they just don't know it, and they don't know their enemies. And then we'll come back around, and they will notice that they're on different sides. And maybe that'll come to help if and when that time comes. That's the vibes I get from this interaction here, so we'll see. I can't tell you from a mashed meat bun. Go ahead, draw a sword or a knife. I'll take you barehanded. Okay, these 2. I'm not even going to attempt to read that. Speak, human moundface. If you play too long, I'll leave you behind, mule. You too, Isidro. I'm Mule. What's your name? Is his name Mule? I can't remember if we ever got his name earlier. It was so long ago. We've had a lot of interactions since then. I'll remember that name. He doesn't even have the correct name. Schierke, get away from this city as fast as you can. Yeah. They're coming. And by them coming, I mean like the Band of the Hawk. Maybe not Griffith specifically himself, but they're coming. They're going to cleanse this place. Yeah. And I think she knows that. I don't know what to make of Sonia yet. I'm curious how it'll be. Will we see Sonia, like, go report back? And you see a conversation of, like, well, did you find her? Did you see her? And she reports back with info. Then we'll be like, damn it, see, I knew we couldn't trust you. Now, if we don't see Sonia say anything in Mule, then okay, maybe I can believe she's sincere, but my judgment is, I'm at 0 right now. I don't know if we're going positive for her. We'll say it's at 50. I don't know if we're going up from that or below from that. I got to see how Sonia's storyline plays out. If they show us her going back to Griffith and what she does, then I'll have to see. Yeah, you got to get out of there. What was... And that's what I'm saying. What did she just show us? I don't know. Until we meet again, Owl of the Forest. Well, Isidro found her. Again? This isn't goodbye? The young owl and the young kite are sure to meet again. What an interesting girl. What an interesting face. Well, we'd better get back to Gates. Guns. Yeah. We better get back to Gates gonna close soon, is what he said. I don't know what he's saying. Can't hear you trying to talk using human words. Speak to him telepathically then. About the hat and clothes. And I'm sorry for being obstinate. Thank you for coming. Not at all. I was of no use. Don't spoil him like that or he'll take advantage. With those lips, everything tastes like blood. This is an interesting... Like, he showed up, but didn't... Like, if shit had hit the fan, he'd have been ready to pounce. But he didn't. He kind of let the kids, like, play their game and handle it. And she knew he was there. And he just skirted on out. Can we talk about what that random knight asleep on that boat was, though? Are we getting clarification on who and what the hell that was, or what? Just some random drunk knight passed out on a boat? Like, just for convenience of story, or what was that? And so I totally almost had him on his knees, staggering around in that heavy armor of his. As you cry while you eat. Okay, everyone's together. Where's Schierke at? Where's Farnese? One more hit makes... Make no mistake, he'd have been fish bait. He was lucky getting bailed out by a girl. It hurts me just to look at you. Still, though, it's nothing but ruffians in here. Weren't there any better places? It cannot be helped. The city is so full of soldiers, we must be thankful there was room at all. Yeah, this is not the best, like, surroundings. But we're also not weak at the same time, though. Like, if we have to throw, we'll throw. And we'll probably win, be the best in the city. But it's not the best, though. Like, if Farnese and Casca get, like, left out, a man could really scoop them up. Canteens are like anywhere you go. Gambling, fights, whores. Hey, girl, come here and fill my cup up. Sir Pico said, sir? Ooh, they got her some new clothes, didn't they? And drunks. Please don't lift your foot over the table during a meal. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. But we didn't have to go fucking Miss Little Bo Peep on her ass. She's not Pepperidge Farm. Like, take the damn bonnet off of her head. Like, Farnese, why couldn't you have put us in something like the two of you? What is this? Ta-da! Wow. Stitches for witches. This inn's proprietress was kind enough, proprietress, to let us have some of her daughter's old clothes. Ah, okay. It is somewhat constrictive and difficult to move in, and I feel nervous without my wand. Okay, here's the thing though, where is the wand? Like, I feel like she should just carry that around and just say she's crippled or something like that. Like, is it hidden? Like, she can just snap her fingers and it summons, or she's got that shit laying in a closet somewhere. I feel like that needs to be on us at all times. Same way Guts keeps the blade on him. It is to be endured while in this city. It suits you quite well. A broom might work better than a wand. You look like any other city girl, at least. Well, it's a nice disguise. No one's gonna guess that what's inside a scary witch who levels villages. Okay, here's the thing. This is the problem. And this is this knows no bounds, no race, no culture, no wealth status, no time period. Drunk men in groups, surrounded by with women available, can turn out to be the worst. We could go back to like whenever alcohol started being a thing. I don't have the dates on that, but 1600s, 1800s, whenever. All through history, white, black, brown, yellow, green, purple, it doesn't matter. It's always the worst setting. So this is going to be no different here. So let's see how this shit goes. What have we here? 3 girls in this corner, but one's a kid. Hey, good looking. So want to come have a drink? I must decline. Can you not? Can you not? Oh god, and then here's the thing, Isidro's got a mouth on him. I would hope that like Guts can just stand up. People will see that he's 7'6", and they'll just proceed to turn around, but who knows. Hey, drunk ass. What, boy? You think you should be here? A kid in a place like this? Oh. Oh god. We ain't got time for the bullshit. That's what I'm saying. What the hell? For staying in our girls' nice clothes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, that was payback for staying in our girls' nice clothes. So can we not, I was about to say, can we not have like a full-on, like, just fight? Like, you see what we're working with here? Can we keep it moving, or are we really going to have to do this? Are we really going to have to do this? Mistress, this city, this world of people is hopelessly vulgar. Yeah, it is. And I hate that she's her first real like human setting is this. Like seeing this. Drunk, sex, slavery, war, killing, just like she says, vulgar. But hopefully, at the same time, she can see good in it. Like, she sees Guts, she sees Farnese, she sees her... Like, she has seen good. But that can only go so far. Like, I don't want her to see such a bad light of it that she might even, like, seek out Sonia. Or, like, where is that place that there's no judgment and things like that? Oh, fighting on an empty stomach. A knight must eat too. Oh, what's this? Oh Lord, I do thank thee. What the hell is going on? Oh, so it did break out in a fight. Oh God. Vulgar and disgraceful. Although... not bad, because doesn't it look like Guts has like 3 guys on him back here? And oh, so it did break out in a fight. Okay, cool. It looks like you see like Serpico just kind of protected the girls, and Isidro and Guts are out here just uppercutting the shit out of people, and Isidro's kicking grown men in the nuts and shit. And although, mistress, despite all that, I can smile. Yeah. I feel like even like. And you see this all the time, too, in iterations, manga, anime, not manga, anime, of, like, people, it could be robots, it could be ethereal creatures, or witches, that come from different worlds or different experiences. And it's so hard to, like, how can you want to protect these humans and protect these people? They're vulgar, they're distasteful, it's just killing and sex and taking and slavery and killing, but then at the same time, then you get like the counter, the flip side of it, like yes, they are shitty, but at the same time, whatever her reasons are for smiling, you know, we didn't get that like detailed list, but I am curious, was there a better shot than this? No, I don't think so. So I'm guessing, is this just for plot purposes that we had a random giant of a knight sleeping on one of these dinghies out here that just happened to like pop up? And because I feel like that's so random. at first, like the way they have him drawn here, I was like, oh, that's an apostle, and he's looking out for Sonia and whatnot, but it's not. I feel like that was so randomly placed that night there. Interesting. Yeah, and what does she have? Does she also have like the sight of premonition, or has she been told something, or shared something? I don't know. It's very interesting though. I do kind of like the back and forth that I don't like the Little Miss Bo Peep outfit they gave her ass though. Like, why did you have to do that? Do we like this one, or do we like the one with her smiling at the end? I think I like the one with her smiling at the end. I do kind of like her finding her reasons to smile, and why sometimes, like, as bad as it is, it can be okay, and Guts shows her affection, so she takes that, you know? So we'll see what Schierke, I guess, which Schierke become. Which Schierke will she be? Will she become, like, jaded and hate humans, and... or will she find the good in them at the same time? And that's worth fighting for and protecting. I don't know. Because she does have a good core. Like, again, if this was a different story where, like, we walked up on this village and Schierke's been here her whole life, an abandoned kid or a witch that got stuck on this side and couldn't get back over, like, in the astral plane or whatever, I could see growing up here, like, her just hating humans and thinking there's no reason to protect them, no reason to do this, no reason to do that, like, humans are the worst. But at the same time, she has seen good and, like, as how far Guts is willing to go to protect, and she's seen Farnese and Isidro and Serpico and the things that they're able to do, and the people of the village that they had to go help, and so there is good in there. I'm curious how much negativity she can take before she just decides that they're not worth protecting or helping. I have a feeling this is she'll have to, like, battle with that kind of, like, should I, shouldn't type thing. I hope her staff doesn't go too far. I would just keep it on me. Say I'm cripple. Who cares? If that's where the source of her power comes, she can't do everything that she does without it. I feel like that's way too risky to just, like, leave lying somewhere. The same thing with Guts. Like, I don't care. Like, we could be asleep. We could be at the tavern eating. We could be at the beach. I got to keep that thing on me. It just is what it is, but not bad. And then we see the Isidro Schierke relationship building a little bit. That's kind of nice to see. And I like Guts showing up, her knowing he's there, but then them not, like, him not doing anything and just kind of letting them handle that and figure it out. Very, very interesting. We'll leave it there and see how it goes. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe. And as always,